Unit 10. Global Warming. Reading B. Last Days of the Ice Hunters. A Life on the Ice. Jens Danielson kneels on his dog sled as it slides along the rough edge of a frozen sea. "Haru! Haru!" he calls out urgently. "Go left! Go left! Atsuk! Atsuk! Go right! Go right!" The 15 dogs in his team move carefully. Despite the freezing temperatures of the Arctic in late March, the ice is thin and has broken up, making travel dangerous. "The sea ice used to be 3 feet thick here," Danielson says. "Now it's only 4 inches thick." Global warming is clearly having an unfavorable effect on the amount of sea ice needed for hunting. As big as a bear, and with a kind, boyish face, Danielson is a 45-year-old ice hunter from Qaanaaq, a village of about 650 people, whose brightly painted houses cover a hillside overlooking a fjord. He's heading toward the ice edge to find walruses, as Inuit hunters have done for as long as they and their ancestors can remember. With his extended family and 57 dogs to feed, he will need to kill several walruses on this trip. In the past, a thick shelf of ice would cover parts of the ocean near northwestern Greenland in September and stay until June. But for a number of years, the ice has been thick and the hunting good for only 3 or 4 weeks. The ice shelf gives hunters access to walruses, seals, and whales. Without the ice, hunting these creatures becomes nearly impossible. One winter, Qaanaaq's hunters found themselves without sufficient food to feed their starving dogs. The hunters understandably asked for help. The government responded with money, while fishing corporations assisted by sending in fish by airplane, and the hunters and their families survived 1 more year out on the ice. Sadly, today, fewer than 500 ice hunters are able to live by hunting alone. They travel by dog sled, wear skins, and hunt with harpoons, just as their ancestors did. At the same time, they now also use guns and cell phones and watch TV. "This changing weather is bad for us," Danielson says, scowling. Some people have to go other ways to make a living. His wife, Iletsuk, who used to go with him on these hunting trips, has had to take a job at a daycare center in Qaanaaq to help pay their bills. The government now funds job training programs to help ice hunters find other employment. Warmer weather does provide some opportunities. Quantities of valuable fish that prefer warmer water are increasing, and melting ice has uncovered some of Greenland's valuable natural resources, minerals, metals, and gems. Electric power plants, with the promise of new jobs, may soon be built on rivers filled by melting ice. But the last ice hunters may not be able to get used to working as fishermen, in mines, or in power plants. As Danielson says, "Without ice, we can't live. Without ice, we're nothing at all."